Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So another bunny build. So this time we are looking at the High-Voltage Transcendent module. I got a few comments after my video from yesterday where I showcased bunny's mobbing build with electric charge. High voltage is also very good if you have the same grid setup. You don't really need to change anything. However, you have to play it a little differently. So basically all you have to do is just swap out electric charge for high voltage. It changes a few things which you need to understand. So basically with the electric charge, you get 1048 on landing when you double jump, okay? And that also increases when you have max charge of 100, which you can get very easily. So when you keep jumping, you'll keep adding the charges and every few seconds you'll reach 100 and then you'll do a 5000 damage, which will help clear a lot of enemies. So everything else remains the same. All of these things have been buffed recently. Your thrill bomb will hit 12 enemies at 1636 skill power. Your third will be like a ring around you. It'll do 198.7 skill power. Okay. Now, when you put the high voltage, a lot of things change. So your fourth goes back to normal. So you don't get the extra jump max charges. You do still get 450 skill power. So it's not bad. You can still double jump if you want, but this would be for people who don't like double jumping. The third ability, it does more damage. So instead of 198, it does 523.5. However, it only hits 4 enemies. So you lose a lot of ability to hit a lot of enemies. So if you are running with a full 21-meter circle around you with the electric charge, you are hitting a lot of enemies, even though you're doing less damage. Here, you're hitting 4 enemies, but you're doing a lot more damage. And if you use the thrill bomb with this one, which also changes, you are getting more damage here as well. Under normal setup, you are doing 1636. Over here, you're doing 2383. So a little more damage. But once again, we are only hitting 4 enemies. So here, it's even more important to use the 2 focus mods to bring the cooldown here so that you can keep spamming. Now, I've tested both the mods. The electric charge is significantly faster in big mobbing situations like the first creator mission where you have a lot of enemies. So you have a lot of weak enemies there, but you have lots of them. So the electric charge is better because you're getting damage from your double jump, you're getting damage from the third ability, you're getting damage from the first ability, and you are taking out the elites with the fourth ability. Now the good thing is the fourth doesn't change. So you still have the massive beam that does a lot of damage. You can still use the wave eruption. So your ability to take out elites doesn't change. You are just a little slower to take out the trash mobs. However, because this does more damage, this does more damage, this build, the high voltage build, becomes even better for Void Erosion Purge, stage 10. So now use this for Void Erosion Purge 10 because you don't have more than 4 or 5 enemies in a group in Void Erosion Purge. And now you're hitting them harder, and you can still double jump if you want, if there is space, depending on which map you get. And so you'll do much better in Void Erosion Purge with high voltage compared to electric charge. So yeah, same build, use electric charge for mobbing, Axion, big open areas, lots of trash enemies, and put high voltage for Void Erosion Purge where you have stronger enemies but fewer enemies. And basically, as far as the MP situation is concerned, because we don't have the collision now, so just make sure to keep running between enemies, MP, HP. So for example, in Void Erosion Purge, you'll see later in the clip, whenever I'm getting hit, I'm actually rushing in to the group of enemies to pick up any MP and HP instead of sort of staying away and getting hit further and getting killed. So yeah, you just have to adjust your playstyle a little bit. So you can still double jump if you want. And remember to spam your first because you are doing good damage. So this works perfectly in Void Erosion Purge stage 10. So yeah, so that is it. Everything else is the same. Have a look at the build here. I won't go over everything again. Exactly the same as yesterday's. Same with the components. 2 pieces of Ascending Armory, 2 pieces of Plague Sensor, crit damage cooldown on the Electric Fusion Reactor. Arcade tuning is like this. And inversion is like this. Reduce the cost, or add the MP. And over here, increase your HP if you get below 50%. That is it. I'll leave you with the footage of Void Erosion Purge 10. Again, I got really good clear times solo with Bunny, something I've never really done before. Like I've never really run Void Erosion Purge with the bunny stage 10, and now we are getting comfortable times there. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you next time.